happiness is healthy. And today I thought I'd like to share about how I befriended myself. With me, yeah. And how you can befriend yourself. How can you be your own best friend? So that you can ask your own good advice and listen to your wise intuitive heart and knowing and trusting that you're getting the right answer for you. Yeah, so how did I learn to trust me? Well, that was a process that took a lot of years to build, but mostly how I learned it to trust me is to keep my word to myself. So when I was 24, I quit drinking alcohol for the first time, and when I kept that word to myself of not drinking, I didn't drink for 9 years. Um, that really helped me, and going to AA meetings and sharing and listening how other people made mistakes and had successes, and just really listen to other people talk about more than the weather and fashion and work. Talk about really what they're going through. In my family, we were a pretty quiet family. We didn't talk that much about that stuff. Yeah. And so, um, yeah, so keeping my word to myself is one way that I befriend me. Like last year when I said in 2017, near the end around my birthday, I was like, hey, I want to have six-pack abs. And I've lost 20 pounds since then, so keeping my word to me and trusting me, listening to my intuition. Yeah, just listening to my intuition when all of a sudden you have an intuition. Like, what's the intuition I had recently? Oh, like, there's a funny smell in some of the cupboards in the house we live in. And I thought, oh, if that's that bad mold that we have here, universe, maybe we shouldn't live here. Because, maybe it's a funny mold, right? And so one of Robert's paintings got ruined before when we lived in a house full of mold. And so I want to protect us and our stuff from mold. It's really can be heavy duty here in the Pacific Southwest. And so anyways, here in Canada, uh, yeah, so, and then 2 days later, they said, hey, we're going to sell the house. And I thought, oh my God, that must be really bad. The angels are answering my prayer quick. So, and I also said, and I want our move to be easy and for us to find a house easy. So we'll see if that part comes true too. So we'll hope so. And I'm just holding the faith that it will be. The sale of the house went really easy, and our landlady got the price that she wanted, and so that was beautiful for her. And we're going to get a beautiful thing too, I just can tell. And so, yeah, our intuition. When, let's see, when's another time I had intuition? Um, so, this guy that I used to date before Robert, when I first met him, he said to me in this deep, saucy voice, like, oh, where have you been? And I was like, oh, watch out for that guy. He probably only wants one thing. Just have fun with you and forget about you. And so, I don't know, about 3 or 4 years later, uh, I was in the same little town of Silver City, and this man I knew, he had cancer, and I thought, I can help him with his cancer. And so I did, and he made it all the way through all his chemotherapy, and at the end of that time, he said, I don't think I love you that much. And I thought, what does that mean? Either you don't love me that much because you had chemotherapy and cancer and you want to start a relationship, or you don't love me that much and it's over. So I got kind of drunk for a week and thought, and how am I going to do this? And so then um, we went and had a hot spring, and he took me out to lunch. And on the way home, I was like, about a week ago, you said you didn't think you loved me that much. So either you don't love me that much and you want to start a relationship, or you don't love me that much and you wish that I would go away. And he never said anything, so I packed up all my junk and I moved out and I got a new house. Because I didn't think that was very good. Yeah. And so, anyways, that's when my intuition was right, because I thought I knew he was only interested in one thing. And as soon as I helped him and he got what he needed from me, then uh, he didn't need me anymore, and that was fine because I wasn't in love with him or anything. I just cared for him and loved him, but not in love with him. And so when we separated, it was like, wow, I was right. He was only wanting one thing. And that gave me a lot of faith in myself. So you never know how you're going to get more faith in yourself, but just listen to yourself and love yourself and be patient. And just keep on visualizing what you want and hold the light. Because that's what all the books say. Just keep on holding the light and keep on working towards your goals. And then you get what you want. So far, so good. I got to immigrate to Canada and I'm out of America. Hey. And one of these programs I'm going to talk about immigrating and all the stuff you can do. So yeah, I hope you have a great day. I love you. Bye.